everyone. Welcome to Pilates Sculpt. I think we have everything set. If technical warning, if you should lose me. I've had some problems with my computer, so we do the best we can, right? That seems to be what it is. So, grab some weights. We got a little Pilates Sculpt to do today. All right. So thank you for joining me. It's nice to have a little normalcy in our lives, and this gets me off my butt, and I hope it gets you off your butt, and I hope you have a little fun with me, okay? Thanks for coming. Little yoga warm-up, inhale up, exhale, swan dive down, nice soft knees. Press through those feet, inhale, lift, reach right, lift to the other side, inhale up, sit back to chair, lifting, inhaling up, exhale, that swan dive down, soft knees, bend through, press through those feet, inhale, lift, take it to a gentle twist. Inhaling, lifting, twisting the other way. Inhaling all the way up, exhaling, sitting back to our chair, and moving chair. Inhale up, exhale back. Just getting everything warmed up. 2. We sit back to chair and hold. We're going to take the airplane. Long legs, long spine, long arms. Yeah. 2 more. Sit to chair and hold. Inhale all the way up. And exhale. Open up those feet, our Pilates stance. Standing up nice and tall. Remember, we want to draw that energy up through the feet. Inner thighs, core, chest lifted. We're going to take those hands, palms to the back wall. Standing 100s. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, and scooping those abs up like an ice cream scoop. We haven't eaten any ice cream, have we? No. Bounce that ball. Chocolate chip cookies, yes. Keep breathing. Pretend you're bouncing a ball off that back wall. Make that upper body work. We've got some work to do today. I hope you have some weights nearby. Well, can always be water bottles, might be soup cans, could be water bottles filled with rocks or sand, something to give a little weight to it. Remembering that you can always do everything without any weights. 2, and last 1. Nice. Take that right leg out in front, that turned out position. We're standing nice and tall. Let's draw some leg circles. Keeping everything strong from the hips up. Remembering that the arms and legs are always a long extension away from that core. 2. Let's go the other way. Anybody smell the fresh air this morning? Oh my gosh. I let the dogs out. It was so fresh and clean. It smelled so wonderful. And then my allergies immediately hit me. My eyes watered, my nose filled up. Closed the door. 2. Here's our last one, and bring it in. Switching legs. Remember, we still had that turned out position. Our core strong. Let's draw those circles. Hi everybody, I see a few faces popping up here. I appreciate you being here. Remember to check my page. I post other instructors here also. So if you're looking for something a little bit different, you might find it from one of our other instructors. Going the other way, let's draw those circles. Tomorrow, I'm going to be on the New Bedford Wellness Initiative page. So if you haven't checked that out yet, please do that also. Awesome location for really good instructors. I'm teaching a beginner cardio class, so think old school. Pretty basic, good for anybody. 2, and last 1, and bring it in. It will be a circuit class, so we'll be using some weights. Arms up, shoulders back, core working, arm to leg, that big reach. Last 4, 3, 2, Bring that leg up, hold, draw some circles. Go the other way. Hold, tuck. Reach, tuck, reach. So you can tap that toe down or keep it lifted. Find that core nice and strong. 3, 2. Let's take it to a double pulse. Ready? Squeeze, squeeze, reach. Squeeze, squeeze, reach. Really strong, big extension. 2 more. Last one. Woo! And bring it down. Nice. Let's switch sides. Pants are falling down. Arms up, shoulders back, arm to leg. Big reach. Poor Brady is crying in the background. She doesn't like it when I do this without her. But she gets too wound up for me to have her here. 2. Bring it up and hold. Draw a little circle. Other way. Hold, hug. Hug it in. Reach it out. Hug it in. Reach it out. You got it. We have 2 more like this. Ready? Double pump it. Squeeze, squeeze, reach. Squeeze, squeeze, reach. Keep it lifted. We have 2 more. Woo! Last one. Woo! And bring it down. Nice job, everybody. Oh, we nice and warmed up? Excellent. We're going to take those legs wide. So depending on how you're facing, step back with 1 foot, toes turned out to the corners. I'm facing you. My toes to the corners, feet wider than hip width apart. Let's take a little plie stance. Again, that core nice and strong. When we lower down, knees face the same direction as our toes. We use those outer thighs, opening the knees up to the wall behind us. 3, 2, drop it down, hold. Fire up that core, little pelvic tuck here, little pulse. Find those inner thighs, find those glutes. Oh yeah. We have 4, 3, 2, last one, drop down and hold. Press up, turn those feet in. Nice. I'd like you to grab your weights. We're gonna go to triceps, or shave the head. An alternative move would be tricep kickbacks. This is an alternative move to what we're going to do. So if you don't want to work over your head, take those kickbacks. We stand up nice and tall, shoulders back. Take those arms up. I'm going to drop down on 1 knee just so you can see what my upper body is going to be doing. Arms up, wide grip. Lowering the weights behind the head. Extending and opening. Dropping behind, extend and open. Give a little squeeze to the back of those arms. Make those triceps work. Breathe with it. Two more. Last one. Now, we're going to do another set. Ready? Down we go. Big squeeze, reach. Down we go. Big squeeze, reach. You got it. 3. Last 2. Here's your last one. Nice. Turn palms out. Drop those arms down. Shoulders draw back. Find that core. Remember, you're standing up. Those legs are strong together. We're going to take a little chest squeeze. Open it up. Chest squeeze. Open it up. 4 more. Let's see if I can stand. My arms be in here. Oh yeah, here we go. That Pilates stance. Those inner thighs together. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Still keeping it open. We're going to turn palms towards the head, shoulders back. Elbows nice and high. Think 90 degrees like you're a goalpost. Okay? If you prefer to do traditional bicep curls, do that. We reach out, we hug in, those weights coming in towards those shoulders. I like to call these beach biceps because it kind of reminds me of Muscle Beach in California. 3, 2. You're going to bring it out, hold. You're doing another step. Ready? Close and open. If you would prefer to be here, elbows are anchored. Four more. Last 2. Oh yeah, that feels great. Bring those arms to the front and bring them down. Nice. Give those shoulders a little roll. Excellent. I'd like you to step back with one foot. We're going to face the long edges of our mat again. Toes turning out to the corners, wider than hip width apart. We're taking that plie stance, weight on those thighs. Lower down, big squeeze lift. We've got a very tiny pelvic tuck, so we're keeping that core working. Our chest lifted, so we're not hinging at the hip. We're keeping our chest up, and we're dropping evenly between those legs. Those outer thighs working, opening up behind us. So almost like they're opening up to that pinky toe. Big squeeze, glutes and inner thighs when you come up. Oh yeah, we feel that, don't we? Yeah. 3, 2, dropping it down and holding. Fire up that core. We're going to go pulse for 3, lift on 1. Pulse, 2, 3, and up. Lower, pulse, 2, 3, and press. Drop, pulse, 2, 3, and press. Down, 2, 3, and press. 2 more. Last one. Drop it down, hold. Weights are coming in front. Butt ends of the weights together. Shoulders back. Upright rows, close grip. Leading with those elbows, keeping the weights below the chin. See if maybe you can drop your stance down a little bit deeper, but our chest is staying lifted. We've got that little tiny pelvic tuck, so our core is working. 3, 2, last one. We're going to add the legs, and we're going to add an open, drawing those shoulder blades together. Big squeeze, tall spine. How are we feeling? You warming up? I am. You know, I forgot to turn my lights on in here today. We have 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Drop it down, hold. Let's put those weights back on those thighs. We fired up that core, didn't we? Heels. Good. Try to keep that upper body nice and quiet, just lifting those heels. 3, 2, last one, heels down, press up, turn those feet in, give those legs a little shake. Excellent job. I'm going to turn this light on, see if that helps. Give me a little more light here. Sort of. See if I can add this one. There. Oh, guess that worked. Okay, so I'd like you to find your Pilates stance. We're going to stand up nice and tall. We've got that core working. Energy drawing up from our heels, inner thighs, up to that core. We're going to take this side to side. When we bend to the side, I want you to work that opposite side. So we just bent directly to the side. Now squeeze rib to hip. Okay, go to the other side. Squeeze rib to hip. We're going to keep those arms just hanging for the moment. And I want you squeezing hard enough that you have to exhale. When you lift, you can probably hear it in my voice. Rib to hip, pull the ribs, do that hip. Now I know a little more traditionally when you do this is you add some arms, which we are going to do, but I don't want you to lose that core work when we do that, because that happens quite easily and quite quickly. Last one here. So we're going to do that again. This time you can add that arm, okay? So we're going to drop down to the side. That opposite arm is going to lift. Don't lose this. Keep that lifting. Drop, lift, drop, lift. Keep it working. Those elbows are lifting directly back. Lifting high. Here's your last set right here. Nice. Woo. Give those shoulders a little roll. I'm going to have you open up those feet just a little bit wider apart. And we're going to stay with just our right side. Little bend to those knees. We're going to take arm up overhead. So your range of motion with this, so if you don't want your arm reaching away overhead, just bring it a little bit closer to your body. We're going to take it over the head, and then we're going to pull rib to hip. Overhead with a bend, pull rib to hip. Reach it, pull it. Upper body work, breath, core, right? Yes, that's what it's all about. Little bend to those knees if you like. Just don't lock out those legs. 3, 2, last one, and bring it up. Whew. Change sides, shoulders back, core engage, reach overhead, pull to the hip, reach overhead, pull to the hip. Again, your range of motion. If reaching over the head isn't working for you, shorten it right here. Or maybe it's smaller right here. Okay, you're still going to get some work on, no matter where you choose. The fact that you chose to be here, it's the most important step right there. 3, woohoo, 2, last one. Nice job. We feel that? Ooh, yeah, baby. So now what I'd like you to do is we're going to step back. I'll turn this way. With our left foot. Shorter stance. So this is not a big giant lunge. This is a shorter stance. Back heel is going to stay lifted. We're going to drop down, press up. Drop down, press up. We want to try to keep that knee over that ankle as much as we can. Not pushing way over those toes. How are we doing with this? We good? Thumbs are up. We're going to add in some hammer curls. Hammer curls, those weights coming right up to the shoulders. The straight on look here. We have that shorter stance. We're dropping straight down. If we were in our regular class, I'd probably have you have a ball between those thighs. I know you're all missing that, aren't you? I knew that. 3, 2, last one. Now, we're going to shift our weight to our front leg. Back leg, just a light touch toe. Taking opposite hand. Hips and shoulders are going to stay facing the same direction. Lift and lower. Nice and strong. Keep that core working. And we're not raising that weight any higher than our nose. Thumb is up. Little anterior deltoid, the front of those shoulders. 3, 2, last one, bring it up, hold. 3, 2, now bring knee in, press out. We're going to change these arms. Knee in, press out. Knee in, press out. If you want to put the weights down, go ahead. If you need to have a hand on the wall, that's okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take knee in. These arms are going to go overhead when the knee is in. Press out. In, overhead, press it out. If you're sacrificing your work because you have weights in your hands, put them down. So if you're sacrificing your form, put the weights down. 2. Here's your last one. Whoa, nice job. Bring it down. Ready to switch legs? Stepping that right leg back. Our shorter stance. So we just did hammer curls. This time we're going to take elbows to the waist with a side raise. Here we go. Drop it down. Press up. Drop down. Press up. Ready to add in those lats? Here we go. Wow, lateral side raise. More correct. It's not your lat muscles working here. Keep breathing, keep that core working. Sit it back. We use that natural hinge at the hip. 3, 2, drop it down, hold. Fire up that core, ready? We're going to shift our weight to that front leg. Take that rear leg lift. Add that arm. Thumb up. Core strong. Three, 2, last one, lift and hold. Remember that knee? Here we go, knee, press. Knee in, press out. I'm fatigued, how about you? Woo! Can we take it overhead with those arms? Maybe. Keep it strong, keep that core working. Remember, you're sacrificing form, put those weights down. 2, last, 1, nice, woo! How's that feeling? Feeling good? Great. Okay, I'd like you to put your weights at the front of your mat, either side of that mat. Grab a little bit of water before we go to the mat. We ready? Yes? Solid. Here we go, top of our mats. Take that nice deep breath all the way up. Exhale, we swan dive down. Soft knees, hands to the floor. Step back with one foot and then the other into a plank. Zip those legs together. Draw up that core, reach the chest long. Press those heels back. Three, 2, and knees down. Give it a big stretch back. If you saw my yoga class yesterday, you saw Brady with me, and there's Brady hair all over my mat. Yikes. Oh well, it's okay. All right, we ready? Come up to all fours. We are going to be kneeling for a bit, so if you want to put a cushion under your mat, under your knees, put a little roll in your mat. We're going to start off with spinal balance. Have your weights nearby. So spinal balance, hands underneath those shoulders, knees hip width apart, reaching opposite hand, opposite leg, lowering down, reaching and lowering. We want to keep our center body as quiet as we can. The exhale is that lowering phase. So we're keeping our low back really quiet. We're not dumping into it because we're keeping our core lifted. 2, last one like this. if you would like to ramp this up a little bit, you can take one of those weights and put it behind your knee. Now you gotta squeeze here. You gotta pull the heel up to towards your butt. If you want that other weight nearby, keep it nearby. Right, we're gonna press heel to sky. Hips and shoulders still stay square to our mat. We want to keep hugging that weight in, so it's making those hamstrings work. Our core is staying lifted. If you would like to add more work, thumb up, anterior deltoid again. It's just going to hold there. One more like this. Press and hold. If you can do this, we're going to tuck, elbow, knee. If you need to put the weight down, go ahead. Tuck, press. Tuck, press. You have 2 more. Woo! Extend out, hold, put the hand down. Keep that weight lifted, pulse to the sky. 4, 3, 2, last one, and bring it down. Oh, that felt great. We ready for that other side? Here you go. Put that weight in. Give it a squeeze. Take that lift and lower. We're keeping everything else nice and quiet. Pressing heel to sky, plus pulling heel in towards the butt. If you want to add that isometric contraction of just lifting that other hand with a weight, we have 4 more. 2, yeah, I got a shake going on. Last one, bring it up, hold, ready, hug, elbow, knee. We only have 4. 2, last one. Weight down in that hand, foot to sky, give it a little pulse. 4, 3, 2, last one, and bring it down. Take that weight out, give it a big stretch back. Woo! Maybe you give those wrists a roll. Oh, how are we doing? That felt pretty good. We're gonna roll over. We're coming down onto our side. One weight if you want to use it. Laying all the way down. You can rest on your elbow or you can lay this all the way down. It's up to you. Front hand can be on the floor for best balance. You might choose on the hip. You might choose behind the head. So you got to figure out what works best for you. We're going to bring our feet into our Pilates stance, heels together, toes turned out. We're going to take kicks. Kick it up, lower it down. Now fire up that core. Keep it all nice and strong so you're not rocking and rolling around. Really draw it in strong. We're flexing and pointing the foot. Get those calf muscles working. 3, 2, last one. Now, if you would like, grab a weight. It's going to go between the hip and the knee, so not on a joint. You can bend that bottom knee if you like. Kick ups one more time like this. Keeping that core nice and strong. Still pointing and flexing the foot. 2, last one. Bring that top leg up halfway. Extend that bottom leg. Lift and lower the bottom leg. So find those inner thighs. Oh yeah. And if you still have those legs turned out, that's pretty awesome. Feel that core working. 2, bring those heels together, those heel beats. Small and tight. 4, 3, 2, last one, and lower it down. We're going to take that weight off. We're going to lower ourselves all the way down. I'd like you to take that top hand, turn palm up, then turn just the palm down. Big lift. Oh, we just found those ribs and hips again, didn't we? If you turned out from your shoulders, you should also feel those muscles along your back as you reach those fingertips towards those toes. Those legs can be on the floor. Maybe you're just holding them slightly lifted off the floor. Connect with that breath. 2. We're going to add our legs in. And remember, the head is just following along. We're not pulling the ear to the shoulder. It's just following what the spine is doing. 3, 2, we ready? Lift and hold, little pulse. 4, 3, 2, last one, and bring it down. Woo! Give it a little rub out. Transition move. Forearms. Forearm plank. Could also be forearm kneeling plank. Your choice. Draw up that core, press those heels, press into the floor. Two more breaths. And bring it down, stretch it back. You can roll over onto that other side. I'm just going to switch around here. Coming down on that elbow, or laying all the way down. Legs extended, hand in front for best balance. We take those kicks. Lifting straight up. So our heels are together, those legs are turned out. Core fired up. We have 4 more like this. Last one. We're going to do another set with that weight if you choose. Same thing. Three, 2. Our last one. Lift that top leg up halfway. Bottom leg lifts and lowers. You can keep that weight there. Fire up that core. You should feel it working. We still have that leg turned out, so it's heels coming together. 3, 2, lift and hold. Heel beats. And last one. Take that weight off. Lower yourself all the way down. Your choice, feet on the floor or legs lifted. That hand, turn palms up. Then just the palm down, so you activated those back muscles. Lift. Ribs to hip, belly button, spine. Fingertips reaching to the toes. Head following what the spine is doing. We ready to add those legs in? Oh yeah, here we go. Lift. Lift. Come on, nice and strong. Keep it all working. Last 4, 3, 2, bring it up and hold. Little pulse. Right from that core, right from that core. 4, 3, 2, last one, and bring it down. Woo! Nice. We're going to roll over onto our backs. How are we doing? This is really funny because I cannot see my page at all. I think you guys can all see me. Yeah. I can't see the screen at all when I'm laying on the floor. So I'm going to do the best I can here. You know me. We are going to start off on our backs with a set of pedal cars. Pedal cars. Pushing those feet up. So our breath, we inhale and exhale. That hasn't changed. But I want you to think old rusty pedal car. So we're really lengthening and pushing it away. We're working quite slowly. Chin is gentle to the chest, our low back anchored to the ground. We extend the leg out. We hug the knee in. So every time you draw that knee in, give those abs a little extra squeeze. Let's slip the hands behind the head. We're going to keep our legs working slowly, but we're going to add rotation. Four more. 2. Last one, bring those legs in, extend the legs up, heels are together, shoulders lifted, point the toes, scissors. So we're going to start off with a very traditional scissor here. Low back still nice and quiet. Your range of motion, so if that back is popping up, lower the range of motion. We want those legs to be thinking about your one leg pulling up the other. Oh, how are these doing? 2. Last one, nice. Shoulders down. Do you have your weights nearby? If you do, grab them. If you don't, grab them. Mine aren't very nearby. Now they are. Keeping in mind, weights again are optional. We're going to lift those legs up again. Low back anchored. Arms reaching. Shoulders drawing down. So your choice here. You might lift the shoulders. If the weights are too much, don't do it. We're going to take our scissor legs again. Every time you lift a leg, we're going to lift those shoulders. Pressing weights to sky. You can do this with bent knees too. Two more like this. Now bend the knees, lower the shoulders down. Low back anchored. We're going to take right heel, tap, left arm overhead. Switch. And if those weights are too much, put them down. So this whole thing can be done quite well without any weights. Keeping that low back pressing. Can you do this with long legs? Absolutely. Keep breathing with it. Digging nice and deep. So think inch below that belly button, down between those hip bones. Really draw down nice and deep there. Remember, you might have those bent knees instead. 2. Last set right here. Woo, those were fun. Bring it in. Weights to the floor. Press through those feet. Stretch out those hips. Nice job. Lower those hips down. Let's roll to our side. For today, we are going to take top leg, cross it over the bottom leg. Bottom leg extends out. We're going to lift up. Actually, let's not. Let's do this front. Top leg's going to go behind. Bottom leg extend out. That way we can use our weight a little more effectively. Shoulders back, our chest lifted. Lift and lower. So we're not sinking into our ribs. We're not sinking into our shoulder. We're keeping our core working. That extended leg is reaching out at an angle. 2, lift up and hold. Here's a little pulse. 3, 2, lower lift. It's our last set here. Hey, look what time it is. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. 3, 2, bring it up and hold. Ribs are up, right? Point and flex. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1, and lower down. Nice job. We're going to take that weight off. We're going to roll it up to the center. We're going to go right over to that other side. Bottom leg extended. Remember, elbow underneath that shoulder, ribs are lifted. We're not sinking into our shoulder. Lift and lower that leg. That weight in the belly of the muscle, if you're using that weight, boy, there's a lot to remember, huh? But you got this. I know you totally got this. The really good news is Brady finally stopped whining. I hope she settled down. She don't like being away from me too much. 4, 3, 2, last one, bring it up, hold, ready, pulse it, pulse, 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 you got it, 4, 3, 2, we have one more set, lower lift. Again, I really appreciate you all chiming in, joining me here. It's really tricky not having people, not having my peeps with me, but I know you're there in spirit. I know you're staying safe, and I appreciate that more than anything else. 2, last one, bring it up and hold, ribs are up, pointed flex. If you need any face masks, let me know. I've been sewing like a maniac. A lot of you already have them, but I'd be happy to make you one. There's no charge. 3, I know if I keep talking, we'll forget what we're doing, right? 2, last one. Oh, can we have one more set? Oh, sure, why not? Last 4, 3, 2, nice job. Last one, and bring it down. Whew. Let's walk it up. Take it into, actually, we're gonna take it to a tabletop. So knees open, hip width apart, fingertips facing towards your butt, our shoulders back, press up through those feet. Just give it a nice stretch out. Good. 4, 3, 2, and lower down. Extend those legs out. Let's sit up nice and tall. We're going to take it to a set of roll up, roll downs. Weights are just off to the side. Working with your body, okay? So if your feet are lifting up off the floor, one thing to remember is think about them being strapped to the floor. You could also do bent knees, and you could just do this halfway too. Either lowering back, lifting up, or a little more traditional crunch, okay? So finding yours, what works for you. Otherwise, we're sitting up nice and tall, our staff pose, shoulders back, chest lifted. Reaching towards those toes. Lower down like you have a big strap around your belt, and it's slowly pulling you down, one bone at a time. We reach those arms overhead. We swoop them. We peel ourselves up off the mat. We reach. We lift. Again, as slow as you can go. We don't want to sweep our arms up, so we're using momentum to get us up. We want to use that muscular strength. Again, if you don't want to do this with bent knees and only do half, that's okay. We're all building strength in different ways. We're all creating something new and different with our bodies. So everybody's going to be a little bit different, just like we all are. How about one more time? Actually, it's going to be 1.5, honestly, because we're going to peel this one up. So this last one, slow as you can go. Legs anchored, nice and controlled. Think one bone at a time. Nice job. Let's bend those knees, hands down by the hips. Let's stretch it up into our bridge. We're going to lower those hips back down. I'm just going to move my weights out of the way because they're going to be in my way for this. Keeping those knees at 90 degrees. Shoulders on the ground. You might choose cactus arms. You might have arms out to the side. Most challenging would be arms across the chest, but you really have to pay attention to your upper body here. So pick yours. Inhale those shoulders want to start to lift. Big squeeze, lift. Inhale to that other side. Big squeeze, lift. Keeping our shoulders anchored to the ground. That big squeeze, find those abdominal muscles. Use those inner thighs. Connect with that pelvic floor when you make that lift, using that exhale. One more each side. We're going to stop here in the middle. Anchor that low back to the floor. Double heel taps. Paying attention to what your back is doing. Tap down if you can without that back bubbling. Big squeeze, lift. Inhale, tapping down. Big squeeze, lift. So think about that low back, just pressing strong to the ground. If you can't touch the floor, that's okay. Okay, that low back. So if you're only going part way, big squeeze, lift, that's perfectly okay. What we really want to focus on is keeping everything as strong and quiet as we can. How are we doing? Two more. One more like this. And then I'm going to have you lift your shoulders. Slip your hands behind your head. And you're going to do that same thing again. Legs together. Tap down. Big squeeze, lift. Tap down. Big squeeze, lift. Two more times. You got this. Last one. Nice. Feet to the floor. Press up into bridge. Woo! That fired that core up, didn't it? Good job. All right, everybody. Let's see what time it is. All right, we're going to do one more set here. Drop those hips to the ground. Tuck those shoulders under. We're going to keep our knees bent. Lift those, curl those shoulders up, fingertips alongside the body. Working side to side. Reach, reach. Fingertips reaching towards those toes. Belly button, spine, ribs to hip. You can always slip a hand behind the head if you needed to, if you were doing a little too much neck stuff. Ready for that double pump? Squeeze, squeeze tighter. Squeeze, squeeze tighter. If you wanted to, you could lift those feet up. Maybe reach towards that ankle. Back to singles for 4, 3, 2. Yeah, last one. Nice job. Shoulders down. Give that head a little side to side release. You ready to stretch it out? You bet. Bring that right knee in and up. Hips anchored. I know. I heard everybody's groan. Yes, please. Walk it up. Walk it down. Maybe some ankle rolls here. Release that. Cross that ankle over the other knee. You can keep it like this or lift that foot up off the floor. Wrapping your hand around that thigh you just lifted, our figure 4 stretch. One more breath. Lower that foot down and uncross. The other knee comes in and up. Hips anchored down. Maybe you walk this up deeper. Walk down, ankles, rolls or pointer flexes. Stretching out the toes. Good, release that, cross ankle over knee, lifting up, wrapping hand around the thighs, wrapping hands around the thigh you just lifted. We lower that foot down, we uncross, rolling onto your side. Top knee comes up, reach for that ankle, stretch out the quad, rolling that shoulder back. Nice. Release it. Walk it up to the center. Butterfly stretch, bottoms of the feet together. Bring those legs into a comfortable position. Let's stretch out that upper body. Bringing those hands up in front, interlock those fingers, press those shoulder blades away. Ooh, nice. Roll those shoulders back, sitting up nice and tall. Bend the right elbow. Reach to the left if you like. Bring it up. Switch sides. Bring it up, release it, hands around behind, shoulders down and away, taking chin, chest. Lift the head, lower the hands, right arm in front. Open it up and switch it. And release it. Let's come down to that other side. Top leg up. Bend that knee. Slide it back, lining it up with the hips. Stretch out those quads. You can roll that shoulder back, get a little chest stretch also. And release it. Walk it up to the center. We're going to come to all fours. We're bringing it to standing. Once you are at the top, take those shoulders, roll them back, roll them front. Take a nice deep breath all the way up, inhaling. And exhaling the last one, nice and deep. And exhale, put those hands together. Proud of you all. Thank you all for joining me. Remember, New Bedford Wellness Initiative page, tomorrow, 10 a.m., beginner cardio circuit, think old school cardio routine. Thank you so much for joining me. Stay well. Okay, everybody, practice all that wellness stuff. I really, really want to see you back.